It wasn't that long ago the number of fishing lakes in North Dakota was pretty limited, but things have changed.
Say we had about 260 about 10 years ago, and now we're at 425.
Developing these 160-some new lakes is an interesting process. First, you have to find a promising piece of water. Sometimes landowners call with a suggestion. Oftentimes, it happens by accident.
So the first part is discovering this lake, whether it be something that one of our biologists just finds. They're driving down the road and they see this large lake out there with a lot of water, looking at it as a potential new lake.
But before biologists will even consider developing and stocking a lake, they have to make sure it'll be available to the public.
We have to have public access to the lake for us to stock it.
The lake is then surveyed for existing fish or forage, and then checked to make sure it will provide a suitable home for new fish species.
We'll take some habitat readings too. We'll look at depth. We'll look at the potential for winter kill. You know, we don't want to stock fish in a lake if we know that they're gonna die.
Stocking a lake for ice fishing is much easier than developing a lake with a boat ramp, where public access is dependent on the generosity of landowners.
When it comes to boat ramps, that requires a special agreement with the landowner. In addition to the public access, we have to be able to construct the boat ramp, some sort of parking area, some sort of road in there. So that requires a little bit more of an investment and a commitment from the landowners.
Gangle says it's because of this commitment and generosity that people need to treat these areas with respect.
It's private land, and these people are gracious enough to give you access to this lake. The lake is public, but the land around it is private. So people need to remember to be respectful of the private land around it.
This is Tom Jensen, Outdoors.